Hello, Americans. Hello, friends and subscribers around the world. Back here, man. So we're down here on the other end of my property. Back in here is where it's freaking gotten thicker, but since the last time I was down here. We'd get down in here with a chainsaw, but back in there, Thor, back in there, it's where the bear den is. If it's there, I don't know. It's, this gets pretty flooded here during the runoff and stuff. Let's talk about that. So, back up here, I get a lot of people and stuff asking me the crick. You know, always asking me or telling me, oh man, you should do some, you know, power or water wheel or whatever for power. And the problem is my crick. This is a year-round crick, but the problem is up the creek. I mean, and it happened the year that I bought this place, and if I'd have known then what I know now, I would have fought it. But they've got water rights up above us, and they've got, what is there, 2 holding ponds that they keep full. And this, you know, this creek, as the summer goes on, this creek goes down, you know, obviously in the flow. It is a year-round creek, but it goes down to barely any. And then they used to have fish in it, man. It don't have fish in it. It runs right down the river. The river's probably, maybe a mile to the river from the creek, but it goes down so far that, and then they keeping the ponds full and all that, it pretty much dries it up, man. August and stuff like that dries it up dang near completely. Sometimes, you know, the last couple of years it's been completely dry, and it would be a trickle if you know, if it wasn't for the water rights up above. You know, and I could get into it. I know you're supposed to, so much supposed to be let by and all that hoorah, and man, I haven't dove into it. Like I said, they got the water rights about 10 years ago. It actually happened the year that I was buying this place, and I didn't want to cause no hoorah because I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. But I didn't think they were going to take it on the guy's ass, too. So we shall see. Yeah, I may end up diving into it later. The way the world's going, who cares? You know, maybe I'll just take a stick of dynamite, blow it up, make sure it flows good. Anyway, so that's the story on the creek. Let's go down this other side. It is the weather today. It's got this dang wind. Man, the wind is a killer. And then, but now it is actually starting to snow. I think we have 3 more days, and it's supposed to get up. The temps are supposed to get higher, but it's supposed to stay, we're supposed to rain and snow. But the temps are supposed to get above freezing overnight lows in a couple days, so hopefully. And then the other question I get a lot of time, whoa, dude, I almost went swimming, man. Question that I get a lot is how much of the creek, you know, if it just cuts through my property, if it's a whole property or what. And the creek is definitely, dude, when I say I live on a creek bottom, I mean I literally live on the creek bottom. It comes into one end of my property and runs straight center right down through my other end of my property. So I'm definitely 100% on the Crick Bottom. And then, you know, I've talked about it before, is what has happened. When I bought this place, I didn't know that not only the Crick Bottom, but this was actually a slough. Either a slough or a floodlands, you know, whatever you want to call it. We used to have cattails down at the one end, but what they did is they came in here with rotomill or rocks and fill dirt, and they came in one direction, they came in another direction, you know, with two crossings across the creek. They came in with this fill, and they were going to build an RV park here. And everything is built up. You know, my drive, my road in here, and then there used to be another road that came in that I tore the culvert out of when it was flooding, because there was no, you just were gonna always have a flood if you didn't get rid of that culvert. So we got rid of the one culvert, but so they built this up where the cabin sits, the cook shack sits, and all that. They built it up, and then they built it up with the road out of here, and then another road, the culvert out of here. And all the lowlands, like where the garden is, and out where the trees are and stuff, and all that floods, is where the road, you know, where the buildup is not. And then this, where I'm standing on right here, I think at one time, 20-something years ago, back when he was going to do actually now it would be 30-something years ago, when he was going to do the RV park, I think that this was cleared, because this is also a build-up. So you got a build-up and then a slope over to another build-up road, and I think they had this for a maintenance road, you know, or was going to be a maintenance road for the RV park, which is another one that goes down. I don't know if this didn't make any sense, but anyway, so basically I bought a lake, but I love it. Kind of a little bit of the Crick Bottom, and I guess that answered some questions. Maybe it answered your questions. If not, man, put some questions down below. But this right here, where I'm standing, was another road out of here, and right behind the chicken house is where we dug out the culvert. And you go back on the videos, man, when we were flooding, man. Me, Car, and Red dug that thing out by hand. It was huge. But that was to stop, and it helped the flooding. And the only time, you know, we did get a little bit of flooding this year, but which I'm going to do some tractor work and stuff like that this year to try to get it to divert another way. But hey, when you live on a creek bottom, you just never know what's going to happen. That's all I got for you today, man. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share. It helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, them propane tanks, food. Check out the links below, and the eBay store, and the t-shirts and stickers. And if you're interested in some of the stickers, let's see if I got them. Well, we've got quite a few decals. I actually need to do some kind of ad. We got these little ones, little stickers, and these ones are $5 shipped. And then we got the bigger ones, you know, and all that stuff. So if you're interested in any of that, you can give us an email, and we'll let you know what we got. So, good Lord willing, and them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya. It's battery blinking.